Hi everyone, I've had a new makeup series idea which is all about taking an item of makeup that you have bought but don't use and don't really know how to use, and reusing it in a fresh and exciting way so that you can get reinvigorated about it. So things like, for example, today's is red lipstick. Hopefully this will give you a slightly new way of wearing it and make you feel excited about red lipstick again. And I'm hoping to do a whole series of them. But let's get started with the red lipstick one. Let's go back to the start and I'll show you how I reinvented my red lipstick. I think that lots of us have got lots of red lipsticks that we don't really use because we buy them thinking we're going to glam ourselves up, a bit like those heels that sit in the back of our wardrobes and those fancy dresses, and then we never get round to actually using them. So take your red lipstick. I've got quite a warm, very bright, almost orangey one look. And that is what we're going to use as the basis for this look. However, whereas normally I do quite a perfected, almost matte looking skin that always looks quite pale, today I want to go a little bit bronzy with my look, and we're going to make it really kind of fresh and juicy and just a little bit more, it's not tanned, but not pale, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to use the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturiser, which I haven't used in ages, and this is in Alaska, which is light 2. I'm still going to apply it using my foundation brush. Now look, this isn't dark, it's not really any darker than I would normally go, but it's just got that lovely juicy texture, and I'm going to use that to buff in a bronzing cream base. So this is all about rediscovering. I love this tinted moisturiser. I always forget how much I like it. And then I'm taking my, what is this called? Soleil Tan de Chanel. It's like a bronzing makeup base. And I'm buffing that in just to warm the skin up. It is very, very warm, this shade. It's not for everybody, but I really like it. Buff, buff, buff. Just realised that the top of my head's missing in this frame. Sorry about that. I feel a bit like Crichton from Red Dwarf. Do you remember Red Dwarf? And that talking head, computer head. In fact, if I contoured my face, I'd probably look a bit like him. And then, final little layer of bronzy colour, my Max Factor Creme Puff Blush. Oh! I got interrupted. Now I have a baby crawling around underneath the camera. Who's teething and is not very happy with things at all today. So we might get some whinging. Creme Puff Blush, Nude Mauve, Max Factor. I'm just taking a little bit of that under the cheekbones as well. But in general, I just want to keep it quite fresh and natural and just a tiny bit bronzed. I'm going to take a little bit of highlighter. This is the Hourglass palette, Ambient Light palette, and I'm going to take some of the Radiant Light just tops of cheekbones. So we've just got this really healthy kind of look. On the eyes, Charlotte Tilbury cream shadow. I have no idea what this shade is because it's not written on the bottom, but I'm going to apply it using my fingertip. So I just want a really lovely, sultry, bronzed eye, but I want it to be easy. Now, from watching my videos back, I know that when I put on a red lip, it quite often makes my skin look loads paler, which is why today's video is all about wearing it in a slightly new way and just making it a little bit more bronzed bombshell with a red, rather than that perfected old Hollywood kind of look, which I love as well. But what are you eating? Oh, that's all right. Going into summer, spring. Shouldn't jump the gun, should I? I just want something a little bit fresher looking, I suppose, is the word. Oh my god. Maybe don't apply this with fingertip, maybe apply it using a brush so that you don't get it all over your face like me. It's one of those ones where you can just do one wash of colour if you're on a night out, and that's all you would need. And in fact, I'm almost loath to put a red lip on with this because it's actually a really nice look as it is. Just a quick brow groom. I'm using my By Terry brow mascara in blonde. Mascara, L'Oreal Lash Sculpt. No, sorry, False Lash Sculpt. Let's see how far we get with this with a baby on my lap. This has got the oddest little brush comb thing. It does work really well. I'm sure that I mentioned this in a recent video. Lining in a Lipstick Queen, no it's not, Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Pencil. Or you could line with your red lipstick. This is a bit pink actually for this red lip liner. I'm using Giorgio Armani Rouge Ecstasy in 301. That's just a little bit of concealer on the under eyes. And we are done. So that's my newer way of using red lipstick, just with a slightly more tanned, dewier, bronzier finish rather than the pale classic old Hollywood. Hope that you've enjoyed that. That's it for now. I shall see you in the next video.